Hello and good morning. Welcome back to Aspect. We're doing a continuation of the series documentary, Perry McCants Sr. And today we're going to talk about the Mack and Superfly. I had to think about that for a moment. So good morning, Dad. How you feeling this morning?
Good morning. Not like Superfly though, but I feel good. Talking about those days and going through them, and it was the era that everybody was into, but it affected me more.
Okay.
Well,
let me let the folks out there know. This is something that I got information that I picked up from various people when I was a lot younger. I just wanted to kind of jump in there and say that I was, I don't know, maybe in my teenage years, and I would hear my mother talk about stories of my father during, let's say, the 70s being a combination of the Mack and Superfly. These are, I believe, what year? Could you tell me what years these movies may have come out? The Mack and Superfly. You don't know exactly what about at a round of a time they might come out.
From the 60s, 65.
Okay.
70 on, in the early 80s.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So these characters I would hear these names going around about my father being the Mack and Superfly. So I didn't know who these guys were because, of course, it's before my time. So I figured I'd go ahead on and find out from the man himself. So what was the first person that kind of, or where did this idea come from where you being compared to these two iconic characters?
It came up by my wife. She was a big fan of
Okay.
all of them. I saw the movies, and she saw the movie, and she saw me because I was always tall during my time, and of course now being tall now is really, really tall, but I got to look up to the guys. But anyway, she would look at me, and she would always start talking about, me being super fly. And, so all of a sudden I start looking at this, so I start buying the clothes.
Okay.
And so one evening we were supposed to go out, so she used to have long hair. So she curled my hair in big curls.
Okay.
She curled my hair in big curls. Then she bought the Superfly hat and the suit and the platform shoes. I started walking out there and she started saying super high, super fly. And she caught on to that. And then she started telling her girlfriends and all of them. And what she would do was every time she would strut across the floor saying super high, super fly. And so everything I did, my wife would actually give me a plug in. It came on. So even the tough guy act, tough fights and all that kind of stuff, start putting that stuff together. And being a Superfly person didn't mean that you was a good fighter.
Okay.
And it didn't mean that you was a killer. It meant that you was a dresser, and the way you dress and the way you perform, you could be a killer.
Okay.
So all that time, all that fashion actually made you, because you had the long leather coats and your hair curled and fluffed out and
afro shapes
and all those kind of things.
Okay.
All those kind of things, makes you and a lot of times, guys, and I myself got to admit, sometimes it makes you feel that you were in the movie yourself.
Wow.
Because you start walking down there, and
so y'all go to like certain parties, and you would come into the place that you're going into, and all eyes on you type of thing, and then that would be the image that was of that day would be like hip hop artists in the 80s, where people start to take on that image in that era.
Right.
Okay. so we get an understanding of the different areas and characters and time.
Right. And it became so rife in us. You know, people would invite us to their party. And there was I'm giving a party tonight, speaking. I want y'all to be there. And we became such a good dance couple until I could not only have the uniforms, I could do the dance along with the uniform.
Wow. Okay.
You know, and I could make moves and stuff that I don't say the other guys couldn't make, but I was always the type to put everything into what I do. And that what made me that. And my wife gave me the song, so.
Okay, so that went together.
That's it. That was the whole thing.
All right, so now that we know, we heard it from the man himself, where the image, the iconic characters and the influences came from, with the pictures that I saw as a kid, and I knew it was something to it, but when I heard the name of the characters and things like that, and put two and two together as I got older, and then saw other people talk about these guys, I looked them up, of course, Googled them, looked them up on the internet, and said, oh, and then I saw the likeness, and was like, okay, so I can see where my mother got the correlations from. So this was a fun episode. Wanted to drop that in there really quick about what things that I've heard as a kid and a part of my father's life, and what made him who he was during that time, and the popularity of the 60s, 70s, the era and whatnot. So we're saying goodbye, and until next time, take care.
You know, as Chef will say, you're right. And we're no further than that.